Welcome to the Middle Mississippi River, one of North America's largest waterways. Beneath these muddy currents lurk some seriously massive fish. In this video, we're counting down the top 5 river monsters that call the Middle Mississippi home. At number 5, meet the long-nosed gar, a living relic that can grow up to 4 to 5 feet in length. With a needle-like snout lined with sharp teeth, it's an ambush predator. In the Middle Mississippi River Basin, long-nosed gar inhabit slow-moving waters and floodplain lakes with abundant vegetation. They prefer areas with muddy or silty bottoms where they can camouflage and ambush prey. The long-nosed gar has an elongated snout and body, hard diamond-shaped scales, and a distinctive teeth and jaw structure. Boat fishing is popular for gar, but if you're after them on rod and reel, try these suggestions. Long-nosed gar are opportunity feeders. Live bait such as shad, minnows, or even live insects can work well. In some areas, cut bait can also be effective. Use a slip sinker or Carolina rig to allow your bait to sit near the bottom. Early morning and late afternoon are typically good times for gar, as gar can be more active during cooler periods when they are feeding.
At number 4, the flathead catfish. Known for their broad, flat heads and insatiable appetite for live prey, they often lurk in deep holes, ambushing bluegill, shad, or crayfish. Flatheads have impressive size and an aggressive nature. They are top-tier predators. They often grow between 24 and 40 inches long and can weigh over 40 pounds. In some cases, flatheads can exceed 100 pounds. You can identify flatheads with their large mouth that extends past their eyes. This is the hallmark of the flathead catfish, and it is noticeably more different from the more slender head of the blue catfish or the more prominent barbels on the channel catfish. Their coloration usually ranges from olive gray to brown, with a relatively uniform pattern that helps camouflage them in murky waters. Unlike some species, they lack striking spots or stripes. They have a long, continuous dorsal and anal fins that run along much of their body length. These fins, coupled with their robust build, give them a streamlined, powerful appearance. Some angling tips. Flatheads love live bait. Fish near submerged structures with deep pools. Flatheads love hideouts where they can surprise their next meal. A sliding sinker rig or Carolina rig works well. Make sure your bait is presented near the bottom where flatheads are waiting to ambush their prey. Early morning, late evening, or night fishing can be particularly effective since flathead catfish are more active in low light conditions. Taking the bronze is the paddlefish, also known as the spoonbill. They can weigh over 100 pounds, filtering plankton with their wide mouth. Their unique paddle-shaped rostrum helps detect prey in murky water. Paddlefish are known as an indicator species. They are filter feeders that depend on an abundant amount of plankton and clean water. Their presence can be an indicator of overall river health. Paddlefish are often called living fossils because their basic body design has remained largely unchanged for over 100 million years. Paddlefish undertake seasonal migrations, moving into deeper channels and reservoirs as they follow plankton blooms and more favorable water temperatures. Paddlefish are easy to identify by their long, paddle-shaped rostrum. They have an elongated, cylindrical body with relatively smooth, silverish coloration. Angling tips. Snagging is a common technique to catch them where it's legal. Make sure to familiarize yourself with local seasons and rules, as paddlefish regulations can be quite strict. Early mornings and late evenings, when water temperatures are optimal and plankton is abundant, are ideal. Focus on deeper river channels, reservoirs, or pools where water movement supports high plankton concentrations. While paddlefish are filter feeders, many anglers use cut bait, such as shad or other local bait fish, to create an attractant plumb. Some anglers also use specialized bait that mimics the look and scent of plankton. Taking the silver is the lake sturgeon, one of the most ancient fish species in North America. Lake sturgeon in the Mississippi River can surpass 100 pounds and stretch over 6 feet long. They feed on small invertebrates along the river bottom. Although the largest one caught in the Middle Mississippi clocked in at 55 pounds, local conservation efforts to re-establish them promotes healthy growth. They can live for 50 to 100 years or more, growing very slowly. This long lifespan makes each individual particularly valuable from a conservation standpoint. Historically, lake sturgeon were a vital resource for Native American tribes and early European settlers. Their meat and roe were highly prized, and they remain a symbol of the region's natural heritage. Lake sturgeon can be identified by their bony scutes and body armor. They have a large, broad head with an elongated snout. They usually display a gray to olive gray coloration with a lighter, almost silvery belly. Their overall coloration helps them blend in with the riverbed. Before you go out angling for lake sturgeon, just know that many regions have strict regulations for them. Check with local laws before targeting them, and and handle these gentle giants with care. Before we get to the top spot, we have 2 honorable mentions. Honorable mention number 1, the alligator gar. Alligator gar are among the largest freshwater predators in North America. With a verbose, elongated body and formidable jaws lined with sharp teeth, these ancient fish can exceed 8 feet in length. Although they inhabit the middle Mississippi River, nowadays they are rarely seen north of the Ohio River. In Missouri, they are considered a protected species. Honorable mention number 2, the bull shark. Bull sharks are one of the few shark species capable of surviving in fresh water. There have been documented cases of bull sharks swimming far up river systems. While most stay near coastal areas, some have been known to travel into large river systems like the Mississippi. They are seen more often in the lower Mississippi River, with only 2 reported sightings in the middle Mississippi over the last 100 years. Taking the gold is the blue catfish, a staple monster of the Mississippi River. Blues can weigh in at well over 100 pounds, with some real behemoths weighing in over 130. They're opportunity feeders, devouring shad, skipjack, and just about anything else that drifts their way. Known for their powerful runs and strong fighting ability, blue catfish provide an exciting challenge for anglers, especially when hooked in deep, fast-moving channels. As a top predator and scavenger, their population health can be an indicator of overall river ecosystem conditions, including water quality and food web balance. Blue catfish are often seen in deeper river channels or large reservoirs, especially in areas with ample structure such as submerged logs or drop-offs. Blue catfish have a verbose, elongated body with a slightly flattened head. Their dorsal side typically displays dark blue to gray hues, with the belly being slightly lighter. They possess a long, continuous dorsal fin and deeply forked tail. Live or cut bait of local forage is essential. Live bait's natural movement can entice a strike from these opportunistic predators, while the scent released by cut bait is particularly attractive in murky water. A sliding sinker rig or Carolina rig allows your bait to rest near the bottom. Ensure your sinker is heavy enough to keep the bait stationary in the current. What do you think of this list? Have you caught any of these river monsters before? Let me know in the comments, and thank you for watching my video. Make sure to like and subscribe for future fishing videos. Until next time.